Did you know that Social Security represents over $1 million asset for many people over their lifetimes if they use it correctly? In this video, I want to help you get the most out of the Social Security benefit you deserve and that you put into your entire life. Hi, my name is Giauque. I'm with Blue Ox Advisors. A lot of people have questions surrounding their Social Security and when is the best time to take it. And my hope is that by the end of this video, you'll have enough information to make an informed decision on your own about what you should do regarding your Social Security benefit. To do this, I'm going to start by sharing some of the insight that I've received by asking real retirees their thoughts and strategies for getting the most out of their Social Security benefit.
When did you start taking Social Security? A big question is like, when should I take Social Security? So what age did you take it?
It's the first day I was eligible.
I took it a little early.
70.
Sort of taking it right away.
I think I was 62.
I just turned 68 years old, and I'm not taking Social Security yet.
Age 68.
Just recently, so 65.
70.
Have you put any thought into Social Security yet?
Probably not 62. I'm thinking more as late as I can go, if it's still available.
65 sounds good.
Probably 70 at that point. I'm not counting on it.
You think you'll wait until 70 or what's your
No,
plan?
I think I'll wait till 67.
When do you think you're going to take it?
Probably later.
Later?
67.
As you can see, many people have a different idea of when exactly is the ideal age to take Social Security. Some say as early as possible, while others attempt to wait it out as long as they can. But what about the rationale behind these ages? Because that's what you're here to learn. Although there were a few commonalities, everyone seems to have a slightly different reason for their opinion on when is the best time to take the benefit.
Is that what you would recommend for other people, is take it as soon as you can?
It depends, but there's no guarantee you're going to live longer than the life expectancy. And, why give up something if it's due you?
I think you'd probably get more if you take it out at 65 and, in total in your lifetime, they say. I don't know.
I took it a little early because I just figured, am I going to live long enough to eat it?
Right.
I mean, to be quite honest.
What was the methodology behind that? What was your rationale, I guess?
Yeah, I took a retirement seminar and they provided good information on the differences in waiting a year or two after 65 and what your payout would be.
I don't expect it to be there.
Yeah.
I think that's just a tax. So I've thrown that away. The government will give it to someone else. It's not even part of my portfolio.
No.
I mean, you have to get Social Security to get Medicare.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'll take it whenever I have to do that.
Like, how did you come up with an age to take it?
I wasn't really concerned about age as much as, is this time right? How does my savings look? How does my investments look? And it was right at that point. Yeah. Plus, health-wise, I'm ready to go.
Is there a reason that you want to take it later?
Supposedly you get more if you wait.
Yep.
And I've paid into it since I'm like 16.
What made you come up with 65?
Only because that's a common age that people talk about, and that seems like a feasible time that I could have enough money to retire.
What was the thought process behind 67?
I think it's just, it goes up to a certain amount that I'm comfortable taking then. And I think that by the time I'm 67, I probably will have a little bit of a different lifestyle.
When do you think you're going to take it?
Probably later.
Later?
67.
Why?
Because it's more the maximum. 70 doesn't make sense with life expectancy.
So I figure I'm not going to wait, and they're going to tell me later, oh, by the way, what we told you, we're not going to really give you. So I thought, okay, I'm just going to start taking it now.
Yeah. What would you say if you're recommending to someone else, when should they take Social Security, do you think?
Hold off as long as you can.
Yeah, just to get the most benefit,
Yeah,
or why?
yes. Get the most money.
All right, so obviously different people have different thoughts, like we said, about how to get the most for themselves over their lifetime. No matter who you are, I want this video to help you decide the right age to take your benefit. That should begin by considering your life expectancy.
70 is too late because average male lives to be 76, I think.
Right. With their tables, online, I figured it'd take me to about 80 years old or so. My parents both only lived into their early 70s, so.
Okay. You're going to break the trend then. That's
I hope
probably
so,
yeah.
I try to stay healthy.
All right, here's why life expectancy really matters though. As you might already know with Social Security, the longer that you delay taking your benefit, the greater your total will be. But how much greater? Well, according to the Social Security Administration, for each year that you wait, your benefit increases by 8% per year after full retirement age up till you turn age 70. So, for example, if your monthly benefit is $2,000 at age 67, by age 68 your monthly benefit would increase to $2,160. $2,000 times an 8% increase. The amount you receive might actually be more than this because of what is called COLA, or the cost of living adjustment, that's added to your benefit each year to help you keep up with inflation. So now you see that waiting results in a higher monthly payment. But overall waiting to claim could also result in a higher total benefit that you've accumulated over your life. Figuring the best age for yourself to claim can be explained by showing the lifetime amount you'll receive from Social Security in two different scenarios. For scenario one, say you took your Social Security statement and saw that the hypothetical benefit is $2,000 at age 67, your full retirement age. This amounts to $24,000 a year, 2,000 times 12 months. Over the next few years, the total dollar amount that you will receive from Social Security each month will gradually accumulate. On the other hand, for scenario two, say you decided to wait until 68 to take your benefit, and because you waited, you'll be entitled to a little bit more, $21.60, which is an 8% increase a month. Over the next few years, the total dollar amount that you'll receive from Social Security will also accumulate. So the question is, what should you do? Well, if we look at the total dollar amount received, and you're trying to maximize these total dollars, for it to truly make sense to wait until age 68 instead of taking it at age 67, you must live until at least age 80, as you can see here on the illustration. Because this is the point at which you break even and the total dollars received over your lifetime are finally greater by delaying. You can easily calculate this or any age on your own by taking your monthly benefit beginning at any given age and adding on each payment monthly until the higher benefit amount reaches a total that is greater than the lower benefit amount that would have been received earlier. Alright, so now that you know how to calculate what age to take your benefit based on life expectancy and total dollars received, let's move to the next important factor in choosing your age to elect Social Security.
Before we get to the next part of the video, hey, a lot of you guys have questions. If you do, send me a quick email or schedule a call to sit down with me for an appointment today. Let's get back to the video.
And that is your income needs. It's common for many retirees to spend the first half of their retirement traveling, visiting grandchildren, and living a more active lifestyle. So for those who want to boost in income during the early years because they feel they'll likely spend more at that time, or who don't want to touch their investment accounts right away, it's common to take benefits early, even before full retirement age. Keep in mind, if you do plan to continue working while receiving Social Security, your benefits will not only be lower monthly, but you could be penalized if you earn over the earnings limit for the year. From a return perspective also, if you're beyond your full retirement age, it may make sense to take the money before 70 if you have an opportunity to earn greater than 8% per year. Because for each year after your full retirement age that you delay, 8% is added to your benefit. Your benefit before full retirement age accumulates at a slightly slower rate. For retirees who expect to live a life longer than average though, it may make sense to wait until the very last day to accumulate the highest monthly benefit possible and higher lifetime total.
I'm waiting for 70.
I'm probably not 62. I'm thinking more as late as I can go.
Was there a reason you waited till 70?
To max it out.
Considering when you plan to receive income and where is important before receiving this benefit because it can greatly impact your bottom line in terms of income in retirement. Keep in mind that waiting until after 70 makes no sense because at that point your benefit stops accumulating. If you happen to be 70 or older and you haven't filed yet, you may have the option to file retroactively to potentially recoup some of the benefit owed to you. Alright, so we've covered age and income needs. A final consideration before electing when to take your benefit should be taxes and healthcare. And here's a 10-second explanation for each. For taxes, if your income, for example, is going to be far lower in your later years, it may make sense to wait on Social Security so that you receive more income after taxes. Failure to map this out could result in 85% of you and your spouse's Social Security benefit being taxable versus potentially none of it. That's why taxes are important. Healthcare also ties in here because Social Security is what often pays for someone's Medicare Part B premiums. And the greater your income for the year, the higher your Medicare premiums become, which results in a lower Social Security benefit because it's paying for Medicare. This is all simply because your income has increased, and usually, unfortunately, it results in the same coverage for higher cost.
So we covered life expectancy, income needs, healthcare, and taxes, but for some people the question still remains, when should I take my benefit?
62.
62.
64.
At 65.
65 sounds good.
65. 67.
67, I'll take it.
68.
70.
70.
70.
Regardless of when you take your benefit, what really matters is the rationale behind it. Because as you can see with this video, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. Everybody seems to have a different reason, some more logical than others.
Take it as soon as you can. Enjoy life. Hold off as long as you can. Get the most money.
Regardless of when you decide to take your benefit, using factors like life expectancy, income needs, taxes, and healthcare can help you make a more informed decision about when to take your Social Security benefit. Overall, Social Security has the potential to contribute hundreds of thousands, if not more than $1 million to you over your lifetime. And using it in a manner that's tailored to your situation could result in a far higher lifetime benefit. Don't forget the importance of considering these factors before you claim your benefit. Like this video to save it as a reference for your planning, and keep an eye out for our next video on drawing income from Social Security. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.